In the mid-70s, I think it was, the tailoring took a real knock. You know, all the bespoke stuff. Because what you've got to remember, in this early 70s and 60s and that, most people had the suits made because they were relatively cheap. The stuff off the peg was awful, badly fitting, but so it was just as cheap for people to buy suits off the peg. It was with denim coming into play that really hit the tailoring. And of course, there's me, my shops were closing. You know, either retiring or closing through to lack of work. So I thought I'm going to have to do something. And then I went into Alterations and, you know, I haven't really looked back since then. Over the years now, people are asking to have stuff made. But when they hear how much, you know, that frightens them. But it's not as if the tailors are making that much. Cloth is so expensive now. I have a cross-section of clients, some very wealthy, some not so. I've made so many friends over the years through being here that it's not a job, it's like a way of life. Years ago we done bespoke, but now we do the odd one reluctantly because the off the peg offers so much now, and value-wise, I mean, for example, a pair of trousers bespoke, you're looking around about 200 quid. You can go and get a real good pair, 60 quid, 80 quid, you know, and they're seeing it there and then, whereas when you're having one made, it's weeks down the line. We used to get a decent length of cloth years ago for around 15, 20 quid. Now you're looking there at 200 quid. Perhaps it's because they're not selling it in quantities as they used to. I just don't know. A lot of the youngsters, they're more obsessed with the designer labels than anything else. And it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous because when you look at the state of them, but as I say, the general public, they don't really know what they're looking at half the time. You see, nowadays, there's no new kids coming into the trade. And it's because the few tailors that are left, they couldn't afford to employ them. Basically, you know, I mean, once you learn to sew, it's endless. You just pick up different things and you'll see how things are going. You can pick up a garment and know immediately how it's been made and where it's been put together. It just comes. But you look around the town yourself and you see people walking around, they're not that interested. You see the sleeves are down here, the trousers are scraping along the floor. There's so many faults, but they don't seem to be that interested. The bespoke, I can see a finishing, to be honest, because most people now are even those that are having suits made, they're having them made in the Far East and wherever, and that's the way it's going. Most tailors now are sending the trousers out to little manufacturing places. You put a proper bespoke jacket on and you can feel the difference right away, no question. And you know that the guts of the garments are good. Most of the pegs now, it's all fused and there's no life in them. And with the fusion's good in some ways because it's speedier, but the actual proper horsehair canvas you'll never beat.